Hey everybody, Ms. Dietrich here. We're taking a look at question number 9. It says, a video game system that normally sells for $249 is on sale for 15% off. Which expression can be used to find the amount of the discount? Select all that apply. So that means we're probably going to be picking more than one. In class, we've been talking a lot about these double tape diagrams. We've been talking about using the top bar as representing the percents and using the bottom bar, in this case, to be talking about dollars. And we look right here and we see that they're talking about the item being 15% off. So that's really the discount. And if we approximate that on our tape diagram and label that as discount or how much off, and let's decide where this number goes. Is that how much off? Is that the sale price? Or is that the full price when it's not on sale? And since it says normally sells for $249, we're going to put that number over here. All right, so when we figure out what they're asking for, it says which expression can be used to find the amount of the discount. So that means we're looking for this dollar amount right here in the red box. We want that dollar amount. If they wanted the sale price, then we'd be looking for this amount. And by the way, if we needed the percent, we would subtract 15% from 100% to get 85%. But really, quite honestly, we don't even need that number to solve this question. So let's look at some of the choices that they're suggesting. And let's just think about ways that we've talked about in class if we didn't even have any choices to look at. How might we approach this? We've talked a lot about if you have the all of it number, which we do, right here, 249 is the all of it number, and you multiply that by your favorite equivalent of the percent, which is right here. The equivalent of that is, there's a lot of equivalents, but 1500ths is one of the equivalents. Lose my voice. So that's 0.15, my goodness. All right, then that would give us the part. Now, if we take out our trusty calculator and actually figure out what that would be, and did 249 times the decimal equivalent of 0.15, we get this number, $37.35. So let's put that somewhere so we have it. $37, and I think I said what I said, 35 cents. All right, so that's the actual discount. Now, let's look at the choices here. If you look at choice A, this is showing two numbers being multiplied, and it's showing 1500ths, which we have here. But even I didn't see this. Look carefully. There's a decimal there. The all of it number is 249, not $2.49. So for that reason, we're not going to pick that one. If we look at this choice, is that the same thing? By the way, there's a decimal here. That didn't come out very good, but that is a decimal. Is that the same thing as we're looking at here? If we change the order of the factors, is that the same thing? And it is. So we are going to pick that one. Now, if you look at choice C, if we were to actually multiply these numbers, so there's no decimals anywhere in there, we're just multiplying these two whole numbers, wouldn't we get a number that would be a lot more than $249? And we already know that the discount is $37.35. So we can just, by using just sheer logic, we can eliminate that choice. But what about choices D and E? Now, if we go back and think about our equivalents, I'm just going to rewrite this 15% somewhere. Let's put it over here. We already know that that's equal to 1500ths written as a decimal. But when we write that as a fraction, this also equals 1500ths, written like that. Now, isn't that what they're showing here? 1500ths being multiplied with the all of it number, or 249. So it looks like we should be picking that one. And now let's look at choice D. If we simplify this, in fact, let me move all this over so we have some room here. If we simplify the 15 over 100, there's a common factor that both 15 and 100 share, and that common factor, the GCF there, would be 5. And if we do both of these by 5, isn't 15 divided by 5, doesn't that equal 3? And doesn't 100 divided by 5 equal 20? So if we were to multiply 3/20ths times the all of it number, would we end up getting this same amount of $37.35? So if there's recognition on your part that we would, then isn't that one that you'd want to pick? All right, so remember question number 9 does say select all that apply. So if you've been listening to everything that I've been saying, you should have a pretty good idea of which ones you should be selecting and which one you should not be picking. All right, good luck finishing this up.